Saints Row
is a reboot of the open-world action humorous adventure similar to GTA or Just Cause series.
By the way, a copy of the game was provided to us by Deep Silver Volition, so thank you very much for that. The story of this game is the birth of the street gang, the Saints. You and your friends are kicked out of various gangs in the city and decide to create your own gang, which has a lot of potential but starts by being a huge enemy of all of the other gangs in the city right from the very beginning.
And then you can ride a lot of vehicles like cars, bikes, trucks, boats, tanks, planes, helicopters, hover bikes, and you can even travel by wingsuit, just jumping out of the skyscraper.
Nice.
By the way, all the vehicles you can get to a garage, keep it, and customize it. That's really cool.
Nice. Talking about customization, that is one of the huge selling points of this game. It has an incredible degree of customization, particularly for the playing character. I have never seen a deeper, more detailed process of customization. You can create basically any character you want, all the way from one that looks exactly like you to one that looks exactly like Shrek, if you want, and everything in between. You can customize all the weapons, the colors, the abilities of those weapons, and even once you get a gang, you can customize how the gang looks, what they drive, what they shoot, and the base. You can fill it with collectibles and make it reflect your particular personality.
You can actually even change your difficulty settings and tweak it, customize it piece by piece. I never seen it in a game this detailed. Then you have missions, a lot of main missions and even more side missions.
So many side missions.
And most of them are very crazy and divided into several parts and very funny, very crazy.
The main goal of this game is to build a criminal empire, so you have a map of the whole city and you start businesses that are actually criminal fronts. In each district you have to protect them, you have to develop those companies to become not only your own boss, but the boss of all of Santo Ileso.
And guess what? The game has also a multiplayer, a co-op one, so you can play with one other friend and you can drop in and drop out anytime. Any story you can play together and enjoy.
So that brings us to, should you play it? But first you should know that this game is not free. It is a new release. Most of the games that we review on this channel are free games from the Epic Game Store. So if you're interested in that, definitely consider subscribing. The question remains the same. Should you play Saints Row?
I've played all the previous one, so I know this game is so much better in every aspect. It's bigger, it's so much more customizable. There's, I think, even more side missions. It's so much more destructible. And if you can set your mind into unrealistic, very arcadey game in every aspect, I think you're gonna like this game, because I did. So it's yes for me.
I think that's really important because I'm pretty new to the Saints Row series and I did come in with the wrong expectations. I was comparing it to GTA and Watch Dogs, this type of game, and a lot of players will because it looks similar, the activities are similar. But Saints Row is not trying to be any of those games. It's not taking itself as seriously. It just wants to be kind of an open sandbox for crazy, over-the-top action fun. There are things that I didn't like so much. I think the graphics could be better. It annoyed me that you can't really go into any of the buildings. There's no interiors to explore. But if you're looking for a sandbox for just lots of great wild action right from the beginning, because you can pretty much do all the crazy stuff right from the beginning of the game, then you might really enjoy this. And once I got that idea in my head, I did enjoy it. And so it is going to be a yes from me as well.
So if you're going to buy the game, there's a link in the description.
And a little bonus at the end, there is a free part of this game. That is the boss factory to create your playable character. You can explore all the customization. Tell us what kind of character you decide to create in the comments, and there will be a link to the boss factory in the description.
And we hope to see you in another video. Bye.
Bye. By the way, a copy of the game was provided to us by Deep Silver Volition, so thank you. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Excuse me a moment.
It's getting